Welcome in, Greg Ruff and Gus Davenport along with you, watching Trevecca basketball here on Flow College. And year 2 for the Woodbury Flash, or
Year
something
3.
like that. Year 3. Oh,
Year 3.
year 3. See, time flies when you're having fun.
That's right.
That's what, third year. Wow. Well, talk about that. Third year. Has it flown by for you?
Yeah, I think this season and last season has flown by. Freshman year was kind of a long year, but definitely when you're having fun, things go by a lot faster.
Exactly. Someone just said that.
Yeah.
Well, tell me how this year, to me, this is one of those questions that you or one of your other teammates could answer this better than just about anybody. What's different about this year than last year?
My biggest thing would be our culture. Everybody's bought in to the culture. Last year, I think guys did a good job buying in towards the end of the season. I know we had a lot of success at the beginning of the season, but when we started hitting the road games and stuff like that, there's a lot of problems there. But this year, I think we bought in early. We've trusted Coach Carroll, and I also think our team's a little deeper this year with talent-wise.
It is deeper. When you think about it, you've got 4 freshmen sitting out that are pretty good ball players too. So, and even with that, you guys are deeper, I think. So, and just talking about how the new guys have. So you've been around 3 years. There was a good influx last year, and some of those guys are back. But now you've got another wave of people coming in. Just talk about how they've been able to fit in, and maybe how you guys who are returning have helped that.
Yeah, I think just starting with Jakari, Mateo, and Vaughn going into the starting shoes, I think they've really fit in good because they've accepted the roles that coach has given them, just not trying to do too much and doing what's best for the team. But I think the biggest thing is like preseason, we're always hanging out, watching football, watching games on Saturday, and just going out as a team.
Who do you cheer for?
Personally, I'm the biggest Oregon Ducks fan. So
really, how in
Oregon.
the world are you an Oregon Ducks fan in Woodbury?
I just love Oregon, love them. But nobody else on the team cheers for them, so I'm by myself there.
Well, they're number 1.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
Are you a homer? Or are you just being a homer, or because they win? Like all the people I know that are New York Yankees fans, like you're just riding the coattails of winning.
I've liked Oregon for a long time.
All right. So what's the first Oregon Duck that you remember playing?
LaMichael James.
Really?
LaMichael James.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Now you sold me on that. Like if you go back that far, were you a fan of the guy that came here and played for the Titans?
Marcus Mariota, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Absolutely.
It didn't work out too well, but it's okay.
No, well, it did and it didn't. Like he seems like a really good. He had some injury issues, but when he was healthy, he actually looked pretty good. So he was a guy you kind of wanted to cheer for anyway. Well, I cheered for Georgia. I never lived in Georgia until much later, but I kind of, for some reason I like the Bulldogs. So same thing. So now it's kind of working out good for me too.
Dan Lanning.
Yes.
Head coach.
Yeah,
from Georgia.
absolutely.
Yep.
Well, tell me something. What is it like? We'll kind of wind it down with you and your family. I love the fact that your family's here, like basically every game, if not every game, and not just a couple. Like you have a whole crew that comes. Talk about that support for you, because again, you grew up in a smaller town, and it's an effort for them to get here, right? Mm-hmm. What's that mean to you?
It means the world to me. I think that was one of the biggest things that sold Trevecca to me than any other college, was just being an hour away from home. And I had a lot of schools talking to me out of state, but I knew from day one that I wanted to stay close to home, because ever since I've been 4 or 5, my parents, my grandparents, and my aunts and uncles have always been at all my games through middle school and high school. And I didn't want that changed for college, just because it's helped me grow as a person, because not every game is going to be your best game.
Yeah.
So when I walk out and they're giving me hugs and I didn't have the best game, that still lifts up my day just like that. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that, and grateful for them that they can do that.
Talk a little bit about, wrap it up. Got 30 seconds here. Tell me something about Coach Carroll that maybe people from the outside wouldn't see about him.
I think he's just brutally honest. Honestly,
he is actually. I agree with that.
And I really respect him for that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's good or bad, he still tells you the truth, but it's always best for the team and best for personal too.
And it gives you something to work with, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. Gus Davenport, I'll just say it, one of my favorites.
Thank you.
I love watching you play and hustle out there and contribute in every way that you do.
Yes, sir.
You're watching Trevecca basketball on Flow College.